Jaylen, at the end of the game, Jordan Walsh gets in. What was it like kind of watching the crowd get behind him? And, what have you seen from him doing the work behind the scenes?
Yeah, the rookie's just been working, man. He's getting better, developing. Obviously, he's been down in Maine, but we've been hearing good things. So to see him get out there and right away, show some signs of improvement, like just get out there and grab 4 rebounds, and so you can see like he's got some talent, and he's just working. So.
What stood out to you about Luke's impact tonight, just the way he stepped into the starting lineup in that matchup against Wemby?
Just being solid. At times we need him to be a little bit more protect the rim and et cetera. But to get put in that position tonight against someone who was a freak of nature, I thought Luke did a pretty decent job. But just being big, having his hands in there, and just executing our details on defense.
Jaylen, along those lines, no matter who's been out, that reserve unit has really stepped up. How important is it, for their confidence, but also for you guys to see that?
Yeah, it's extremely important for the growth and development of our team. So even like tonight, we played through those guys a little bit. Peyton, Sam, getting those guys touches, and games like this it's important to build confidence and get our guys feeling good. Because it's a long season. Once you get put in those moments down the line, you look back into these moments and seeing if you could foster and help your guys get opportunities, because it might help you down the line. So, tonight, Peyton playing well, even Nimi getting in there, showing some great signs, could potentially help us down the line.
And then this was game 41, halfway through the season. How are you feeling about where you guys are at?
I feel good. I don't think we skipped no steps. I think we still are improving. This is a part of the regular season where you got to embrace, because you can get complacent, you can get mentally checked out. But we're trying to make sure that we all are engaged, and this is where you build your endurance for long playoff drives. So this is a part of the regular season I think is the most important. Going into All-Star break, et cetera, teams start to count the days, and we're going to just keep stacking the wins. So we gotta lock in for this last 15 game stretch or whatever.
Jaylen, there's a play at the start of the fourth quarter where you passed it through the legs to O'Shea Brissett, and then you sort of looked at the bench and you pointed. Were you pointing to anybody, or were you just getting hyped because of the play?
Oh no, they was giving me shit for my behind the back pass in the first half. I was looking for Peyton on the behind the back, but Peyton be running so fast sometimes, and I just mistimed it. So they was giving me shit, and I got that one, and they was still giving me after, but that's what that was.
Was it anybody in particular, or just everybody? Just trash?
Particularly Derek. It was like, I don't know. He was just teasing me a little bit, but it's all fun, man. Playing a game, sharing the ball, getting better at the same time. So it's all in fun.
Thanks.
J.D. Davison spoke on a podcast this week about how you've been a big mentor for him, and he was with the team obviously tonight. Could you share a little bit more about what your relationship with him has looked like and kind of what you see for him in the league? Yeah,
man. J.D. got a lot of talent. We both from the South. I know he's from Alabama, but even when he was in high school, you would hear a lot about him. He had a lot of hype and stuff like that. So when he got here, I definitely just wanted to reach out to him, make sure he was good. It's different moving from the South and then coming out into Boston. When I was that age, it was a lot for me. So just trying to help him with his experience, but then on the court, just developing the mindset, mentality. JD, as he's getting older, you can see he's developing more of a tenacity or more of an urgency. You can't just come in and just be relaxed and think everything is gonna come to you. Sometimes you gotta force it. Sometimes you gotta make stuff happen, and stuff like that. So just little stuff like that. But JD is a good kid, good guy, and I've enjoyed having him around.
Last two questions, Justin.
Jaylen, you guys have held your opponents under 100 points in back-to-back games. What do you see working on that end?
We developing some different habits. We working on some stuff. We played a little bit of zone, playing a little bit of man, just trying to expand our horizons, et cetera. So I think that we've definitely been focusing on that side of the ball. So we got to continue to keep that up, especially during this next 15 games.
Jaylen, that viral photo from the plane, really took off. No pun intended. Is that a weather thing? Like, how does that get posted, and how does everyone agree to share it? And then also, more importantly, can you talk about the character of this group halfway point of the season? What do you know about this group? What do you know about their personality as a group, and what do you still need to learn?
It's been a pleasure. I've been on some great teams, and we've had some great locker rooms, and this marks up with one of the best, groups and teams and character that we've had. We all get along. It's a good atmosphere. We got guys that come to work every day that are trying to improve and get better, and all of that stuff you don't take for granted, because you hear other things in other locker rooms, and it'll always be that way. So, the last few years, I think we've been blessed. I've been personally blessed to have a great locker room, and how that picture came about, I'm not even sure. I think I was like halfway asleep, and I think it was like JT's idea. We've seen some other teams do it and stuff like that. No, I think we haven't done it in a long time. Maybe since like my rookie year, we haven't done a picture like that. So, O'Shea's nice with the camera, so we took the pic and just capture some moments. You never know how things may go in this league, and it's a group that we enjoy being around each other. So, that was a nice picture.
Presented by your New England Ford dealers. Built for America. Built Ford proud.